Hello guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars review from me, and today we are taking a look at the 14th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader figure. Now, I recently got this from my friend Collecting Unleashed in an unboxing video. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out, and check out my friend's channel. This is a figure that I wouldn't pick up usually, actually, because I do have the 14th anniversary A New Hope Darth Vader, which is part of my top 10 favorite Black Series figures. But I saw some really good reviews on this guy. I saw some really cool photos, and you know, from the pictures and videos that I did see, it looked like this Vader figure was even better than the A New Hope figure. So I really want to get this, and I got it. And when it is still in the packaging, you can see 14th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader with a beautiful Darth Vader card back. Got the figure in the bubble, and you know, whenever you look at the bubble and the figure inside the bubble, you can see it is a different Vader than we've gotten before. Got the Kenner logo down there. Turning it around, you do have the Star Wars logo, Star Wars The Black Series, Boba Fett, Snowtrooper, Chewbacca, Luke, and Vader are in this wave. And then some legal garbage here and down there. But what we will do is open this guy up, see how cool he is, and also compare him to the original 40th anniversary A New Hope Vader. So stay tuned. Okay guys, here is Darth Vader out of its packaging, and as you guys can see, I moved the background a little bit because to the back, because it wouldn't really focus on Vader, and it is an all black figure and was really hard to actually see the actual figure. But I unboxed this guy, and I do have to say it is a better figure than the 14th anniversary A New Hope Vader. It is actually a better looking figure. But there is one small issue that I have, which is the same as the 14th anniversary Vader, but also on this one, which is a bit of a shame. However, it could be my copies, my personal copies. But overall, it's a beautiful figure. So let's take a look at the helmet. It is a little bit tough to see, but it's a really beautiful helmet sculpt. I don't know if you guys can clearly see that, but the helmet sculpt is actually really, really well done. It's actually looking a lot better than the old release. Then you come around to his body. He does not have the soft goods over his shoulder armor, so that is gone. In Empire Strikes Back, those soft goods are tucked underneath the shoulder armor. And you can see how that is painted. It looks really well, but the light is reflecting on that, so it's a little bit hard to see. Come down to the chest box and the belt area, which are all types of different buttons. It is painted differently than the original release, but it looks really good. I like soft goods as well. I like the arms. I think the arms are actually the same than the old figure. I think the body is also the same, but they just did some few tweaks and changes, and it looks so much better. Then you come down to the bottom section with the robes and the legs. And you know, this is all the same in the old figure. Nice sculpt work in the outfit. Texture is looking really good overall. And also the arms are the same because they do have the same hands. So this is a force choking hand, force using hand. And this is a lightsaber using hand. So Vader comes with one accessory, that being his lightsaber. And one of the pros about this figure, my old figure was unable to hold the lightsaber in his hand. It was just a really loose fit, which it still is, of course. But this hand, this is a really tough grip. It's actually even hard to open it up to put the lightsaber in it. But that's actually a really good thing because the lightsaber will never fall out of this hand. So I really like that. The joints are very similar as well. He does have a ball joint head, the ball hinged shoulders and elbows, and the elbows it's a very deep cut, so you can have them bent more than 90 degrees, the elbows. There is a swivel hinge in the wrist, so this one goes left to right, and this one goes again also left to right. Yeah, so the only change I would have on this one is that the hinge would go up and down for the lightsaber wielding pose. Then you do come around to his body. He does have a ball joint torso, ball hinged hips. There's the upper cut at the leg area, double joint knees, and ball hinged ankle. So really well articulated figure and looks really good. Now, I hope if you guys I'm gonna bring in this old release. And I hope you guys can see the differences here. But you can clearly see the helmet sculpt is very different on both figures. So the new one is all black, and also with the black eyes, and both silver tips are painted at the front of the mouthpiece. So the old release has brown eyes, which is very accurate to A New Hope, because in that movie those eyes are a little bit more brownish compared to Empire. But sculpt-wise, I actually think the new one looks a lot better than the old one. But that's just personal opinion. I know a lot of people think that way, and I'm also one of those people that think that way. It is much, much better than the old release. However, this figure is also 3 years old. This new one, it just came out last year. So, you know, there's a difference of 3 years in between both figures. But you can clearly see the differences. Going down to the chest box, this one has blue and red buttons, and everything looks really good. It's painted really well. This one has green and red buttons, if you guys can see that. It also looks really good, but I like this one a bit more. I think the paint is also a bit better than the old release, so I do like that. Then again, the hand problem on the old release fixed with this new release. And then the last issue that I do have with both figures, or the only issue that I actually have with the new figure, is the hip area. Now, the old release had very loose hips. I don't know if it's my copy or if it was with everyone, but it's very, very loose. This new one did not really fix that problem. One leg is fine, but the other leg is very loose. So when you try to pose him and just put him on like a display table or whatever, it just basically crumbles apart the leg. It doesn't really crumble, but you know, it kind of bends down and you don't have that pose anymore, which is a bit of a shame that it is that loose actually. But overall, it's still really cool. I really like this new figure. Also, another like small version or difference here. This crotch piece is like a glossy black, and the old one was really soft rubber black with like not a metallic paint. This looks better. And this one was sometimes, you know, was stuck in the way of articulation. This one isn't. This is actually better. So there are definitely some better things. Also, the cape is different. You can see that cape here is laying on top of the armor. Here it is removed, and I actually like this look more. In terms of a movie, I actually like it like this more in the movies, but on a figure, I like it more like this. On a figure, that is for collection purpose, of course. But yeah, that is basically it, you know, in terms of the differences between both figures. But you can clearly see, if I hold the camera like this, you can clearly see which is the old one, which is the new one. So this new Empire Strikes Back version probably will replace that top spot list, or that top spot on my favorite Black Series list. I think it was number 3 or something like that. That is easily the new number 3, and this one goes out. This is a great upgrade to the old version. So yeah, big fan of this one, and you know, just a beautiful figure in general. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with some more videos very soon. So until then, keep collecting, and may the force be with you. Bye.